kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and today we're going to start off with a what do you notice, what do you wonder? So let's check this out over here. We've got a chart called number of soccer games. And also I have something hidden under here. I want to see what you notice and what you wonder about this. So everybody hit pause right now, and I want you to come up with some ideas on what you notice and wonder. All right, we're back, and I'm going to take some guesses on the things you may have noticed and wondered. So maybe you noticed that this tally chart says number of soccer games at the top, so that's the title of this chart. And over here we have a pictograph. So pictograph means like a picture graph, right? And it's also called the number of soccer games. Did you also notice that March had 4 games, and over here March had 4 games because there were 4 soccer balls, and it says each soccer ball stands for 1 game? Maybe you wondered why this information is the exact same from here to here. Did you notice that? So in April there were 3 games. April there were 3 games. May there were 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. And it looks like June's going to have 7 because it's just 1 more than 6. So 5, 6, 7. So maybe you noticed that we can represent the same information in different ways. This is a tally chart, and this is a pictograph, right? All right, maybe you also noticed that you can see pretty easily on a pictograph which month had the most games and which month had the least games. So maybe you noticed that June had the most games and April had the least games. I'm sure there's so many other things that you've noticed, and I haven't guessed it yet. I'm trying to keep guessing and guessing. Okay, maybe you'll even notice that this one we would read March, 4 games, April, 3 games, right? So we're reading across, and this one we're reading across as well, right? Not every graph is read across, though. Some graphs are read a little bit differently, but these are both the same. All right. Today we're going to do something really exciting because we're going to create our own tally chart. So we're going to consider a question on which you'd like to gather data. So data is information, right? So we'll be interviewing people asking for their favorite or least favorite things, so on. We're going to choose 4 options from which people can choose. We're going to create a space for title, heading, and tally. We're going to survey at least 20 people. Good news, you can survey anybody in your house. You can survey your friends and your neighbors. You can survey your classmates. And then we're going to record our information on our chart. For example, if I wanted to create a little tally chart and I want to consider a question on which I'd like to gather data, I'm going to think about my question. Maybe my question might be, what is your favorite season? And then I could do, let's see, I have to choose 4 options from which people can choose. Well, good news. There's winter, spring, summer, and fall. So there are 4 seasons. Okay, it says create a space for a title, heading, and tally. Let's go back to our tallies here. Here's our title. Here's our heading. Here's our tally. So let's look at that. What would that look like? So what is your favorite season? And that's the name of my, actually, I think I'm going to change it to favorite seasons. See, this is what mathematicians do, right? We revise as we're thinking. Okay, so favorite seasons. I think I'm going to do that. Now my heading, so it says I have to have a heading, is going to be season. And then over here, I'm going to put tally. Okay, so I think I'm just about ready to write the seasons down. So here we go. Winter. Spring. summer, fall. Now I'm going to just put my lines on there, and I'm going to kind of turn it into a graph. Favorite seasons. There's the season listed below. Or actually, I'm turning it into a tally chart, I should say. Ooh, that line was crooked. Let me straighten it. There we go. Okay. So now I'm almost ready to start collecting my information from my friends, my family, my neighbors, whoever I want, right? So I have my question that I'm gathering data. So I'm going to ask people, what is your favorite season? I'm going to choose 4 options from which people can choose: winter, spring, summer, fall. Create a space for a title, heading, and tally. Title, heading, tally. And then survey at least 20 people. That's the big part, right? We have to do that. And then record your information on your chart. Now, you don't have to do favorite seasons. You could do something like favorite sport or favorite dessert or anything you want to ask people about, right? It's all about kind of having fun and recording your data and learning more about friends and family and looking at our tally charts. All right, kids, it's your turn. Get to your tallies. See you next time. Bye.